Morning guys, so today we're in Potton End in Hemel Hempstead and we're putting some doors on an understairs cupboard. It's an open staircase at the moment, but we're going to put a couple of doors on it just so she can store stuff away from her kids. So it ain't nothing special, it's just flat MDF, nothing fancy, but we're going to paint them first. So what we're going to do, we're going to bought a Greco airless sprayer. Now these are normally £700, I got this one second hand. So I'm going to pre-prime this sheet of MDF first while we measure up, just to get a coat on it, just to try and speed things up because it's a lovely day. Now I've not done spraying for quite a few years, so hopefully it'll be alright, so we'll see. Okay guys, so I've given it a quick spray. Now you've got to bear in mind I've never used this spray gun before, so it has spat a couple of times, but we're going to give it a rub down. This is only the undercoat. Just need to turn down the power on it. So far it looks like this. So it's got a few spits on it, which we're going to give it another sand before the next coat, and then I'll turn the power down. We'll get that nice and solid white, and then we'll flip it, do the other side, and then when that's dry we'll start cutting, and it's all pre-done. And then the door we will paint before it goes in out here, and the rest will probably just be hand painted inside because we can't risk the overspray on the inside. It's too much sheeting for such a small job. But as a pre-prime, it's a good little bit of kit. Okay guys, so we've put a undercoat and prime on both sides now. So not looking too bad. So we're going to give these a quick sand with a bit of 120. So there you go, it's had a quick sand now with a bit of 120, so it's smoothed it right down. So now what we'll do is give it a wet damp rag off to get all the dust off. Give it a thorough damp rag off. Now we're going to get the old sprayer with the old satin wood in it. This is neat satin wood, so we're just going to spray it straight on now. So when we start, we'll start off the board. Any spit, fire onto the sheet. You've got to keep an equal distance off the board so you get an even spray. Like that. So that's its first coat of top coat, looking nice. It's only a thin one. We'll let that go off, give it another rub down.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you.
And we give it another coat. Okay guys, so our boards are painted both sides, good few coats, nice solid white, ready for one coat indoors. We're ready to start cutting now. So this is what we're going to be putting a door on. It's not a lot, so we're going to put 100mm track on the bottom. You can have 100mm up the side here, and then another 100mm. It's going to frame it in 100mm MDF. We're probably going to double this side up because of the skirting down there. And then we're going to have one 650 door, and then a small 650 door with two handles, and that's all she wants. So we're only putting the threshold down purely because she's got a kid who likes to drive around in his motorised car, and we're worried that if he runs into the door, at least if there's a threshold, it'll take the bounce out of the doors. Okay guys, so we're inside now with frames all in. So what we've done is, this wasn't quite level, this wall, so we've put packers in all the way down and CT1 glue. So we're going to 2-pack fill both sides of this so that gets nice and flat, because obviously we've got the skirt in there, so we've got to space it off for that anyway. There's our threshold, that's just been pinned to the floor, so if we ever need to take it out, we can just fill the pinholes, minimal damage. And then obviously you've got your door stop frame there. Just going to cut the doors, and away we go. Happy days, and a little bit of painting afterwards, just to touch up the bare edges, and we'll be finished. Okay guys, so we're about to cut our doors. So what we've done, we've measured that length, which is 1270, which is obviously going to give me an odd number. So we split the difference and done it 630 per door, because we need to be able to have a little bit of adjustment on the hinges either side. So we've measured off the skirting our 64 or 63, sorry, and we've leveled up and put another mark there, so that we can now measure that, and we can now measure that, and that will give us our angle on our door. Now we've got that measurement, we've cut our board to 630 left to right, 630 mil. We've measured up our first measurement, which gets us there, and then we've measured up to our second measurement, which gets us there. So when we cut that, we will automatically get the angle for the other door. So all we've got to do is cut the height of the door, cut a dead square. So if I've done this right, which I will be doing a larger cut than that to test it, always test first, mate, make sure it looks good. But hopefully that'll all go in and look like that. And then a bit of paint, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, on to the next job. Okay guys, so the frame's finished. Sorry, I'm eating. The frame's all nicely painted. And it's got the stop up there, it's all painted. And these are the doors. Back's all finished. Slitting the fronts, baking the sun. Once they're dry, we're going to drill the holes for the handles and get them hung. Okay guys, so we're finished. Understairs cupboards are all painted, handles are on, and looking pretty damn good. I'm not going to paint the whole staircase, that'll be down to a decorator if they ever get one. But very nice. Now they can store their kids' stuff away. And have it all out of sight. Don't forget guys, like, follow and subscribe to my next video, and this will be on YouTube when I get it all put together. See you soon.